Hey everybody, this is your host, the Platinum Knight, and welcome to my Xbox Showcase of 2024. We got a lot to uncover here. Alright, gonna pull out my notes right here. But yeah, welcome everybody. Hope everyone's having a good night. Well, it's midnight as I'm recording this. But anyways, yeah, I'm currently recording this on Twitch, and this will be exported to YouTube. Oh hey Chief, welcome to the stream. Chief, hold on a minute, I'll keep up with the chat in just a second. Let's see, alright, so here are some disclaimers, okay? I'm gonna do my best not to talk about any DLC. Well, in fact, it doesn't really look like I'm gonna talk about any DLC. Yeah, no DLC, everybody. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about the Starfield DLC, or the Fallout 76 expansion, or World of Warcraft, and Elder Scrolls Online, which... There's still people out there that play Elder Scrolls Online? Huh. Okay, but you get the point. I'm not gonna talk about DLCs and expansion packs. And I'm not literally gonna talk about everything that was shown at Xbox Showcase. I'm only gonna cover the big stuff. So, yeah, those are a couple of disclaimers. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the Twitch chat. Let's see, 2035. Lots of uncovering. New brand PS7 coming out. GTA 7 is coming out. Ooh, that's a little too early to think about, Chief. We are talking about Platinum Big Expansion. You're hilarious, Chief. But anyways, and yes, like always, I'm gonna be playing Fall Guys while I'm talking about the showcase. It's actually a new season. Yeah, a new Fame Pass just started here in Fall Guys. That's pretty cool. And I'm very close to unlocking the bottom half of the Golden Knight, which I should get it pretty much tonight. So that's pretty cool. Fall Guys is gonna have Marvel stuff. Alright everybody, I think that about does it, and I'm gonna be playing Explore mode. As soon as a level loads up, then that's when I'm going to go ahead and start with the first topic. 1,000 subscription and YouTube partner by then? Hey, probably, Chief, probably. I hope so. That would be nice. Oh, that would be a dream come true. Okay, I'm just waiting for this level to load up, and then we'll start with the first topic. Plaid will be rapping? Oh, I wish I had the skill to do that, Chief. Oh, wow. This level looks complicated. Alright everybody, it is time for the first topic. And the first topic for the Xbox showcase this year is Doom Dark Ages. Of course, it's by id Software, published by Bethesda, and there is no release date. All it says is it will be in 2025. And what are the platforms? It will be on Xbox Series S and X, PC, and PlayStation 5, which I know some people are not digging that, but I'll talk a little bit about that at the end. Alright, and so far, what do I think of Doom Dark Ages? It looks really, really good, man. Like, it looks awesome. I really like how it's got this, like, medieval vibe to it. I like how Doom Guy is using a shield now. And you can do like a lot of cool stuff with the shield too. I like how Doom Guy pretty much uses his shield like Captain America, you know? I thought that was pretty sick. Now, this was a really, really good start to Xbox's showcase because this is one of those announcements that no one really predicted. I mean, sure, we all knew that a new Doom game or something related to Doom was in the works, but nobody predicted that it was going to be announced at this year's showcase. And both me and my uncle, keep in mind we watched it together. Well, we always watch gaming showcases together, but yeah, me and my uncle, we were completely blown away. Even I felt like wanting to play it when it comes out. But keep in mind though, I haven't played the reboot yet. Yeah, I haven't played Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal yet. But I've been meaning to though. I know they're great games. I know they're fun games, and I should play them. I'm even thinking of, there was even a point where I thought about reviewing them someday too, but who knows though, maybe I should play, the Doom, reboot games, because I always hear such great things about them, you know? But yeah, Doom Dark Ages looks really, really sick. It looks like you're gonna be able to fly now too. Like, there's a little snippet where you can see Doom Guy. I don't know if those are his wings or if that's just, or if he's borrowing another creature's wings. But it looks like you're going to be able to fly, and it looks like it's going to be a lot more open world too. But yeah, man, Doom Dark Ages looks amazing, aka Doom 3. This will be the third installment for the Doom reboot series, and yeah, but you know what though? Here's something that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, or at least how it could easily be interpreted. I like how some people are maybe not really upset, but kind of questionable. Why is Doom Dark Ages also coming to the PS5 when they own Bethesda? Many interviewers asked Phil Spencer, and he actually responded to an interview saying, "Oh, well, the reason why Doom Dark Ages is also coming to the PS5 is because everybody deserves to play it." And it's like, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't exactly, like, I get it. This is most likely Phil Spencer's way of trying to sound humble. But another way of taking that is, okay, so when it comes to all the rest of your games that's not coming to the PS5, are you kind of implying that not everybody deserves to play those games? Like, you know, like it's kind of easy to misinterpret that, you know? And I'm pretty sure Phil Spencer didn't mean it that way, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was funny. And I am happy that Doom Dark Ages is coming to the PS5, so that's really sweet. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wait for another level to load up before I move on to the next topic. But yeah, guys, Doom Dark Ages looks awesome. And I know my uncle is most likely gonna buy it. And if he does, then I'll try to stream it. It's actually a prequel to the first two Doom games, or at least the first two reboot games. So that's pretty cool. It fills in the gap of when Doom Guy was in his early phases too. So that's pretty awesome. Can't wait to see where that goes. But anyways. Okay, here is the second topic, and that is State of Decay 3. It will be from Undead Labs. And again, there is no release date. It is, all it says is it's gonna happen, it's most likely gonna release in 2025, and it is console exclusive. It is exclusive to Xbox Series X and S. And it's going to be on PC, which, of course, it is a zombie game. And what's really cool is it will be crossplay. Yeah, it's a co-op zombie game, and it will be crossplay with PC. This game has surprisingly been in a long development too. It's been in development for 4 years. Now, here's what really surprised me though. What really surprises me about State of Decay is it will be made in Unreal Engine 5, which I know that sounds good on a piece of paper, but here's the thing though, man. I mean, I have friends who play State of Decay, or at least they used to, especially when it came to State of Decay 2, but I've seen a lot of gameplay footage and live streams of State of Decay, and I don't know, man. Like, State of Decay, they never looked impressive, you know? They never look current gen or you know, they don't really look all that good graphically. I'm pretty sure they're fun to play, but here's the weird thing though, okay? State of Decay 1 was made in the CryEngine, and State of Decay 2 was made in Unreal Engine 4. Now, State of Decay 3 is gonna be made in Unreal Engine 5. So, Undead Labs, they really switched to all kinds of different engines, but they never look all that impressive though, you know? At the very most, it looks like a barely more realistic than Fortnite, you know? And another thing too is, if anybody remembers, but when State of Decay 2 first came out, it was buggy, it was glitchy, and it had all sorts of technical issues. And if you also notice too, but during this Xbox showcase, they really didn't show anything. There was no gameplay whatsoever. It was a pre-rendered trailer. And I gotta give them some credit. The pre-rendered trailer was actually pretty good, you know? I like how it had this whole, you know, what it's like to lose people in your life type of message. That was pretty cool, especially at the end how they showed fallen soldiers' mementos. That was really nice and all, but at the same time, yeah, it's hard to get excited about a game when they don't show anything. And knowing Undead Labs' track record, I don't know, man. I kinda don't understand how can anybody be excited at this point. And again, it almost doesn't even matter that it's gonna be made in Unreal Engine 5. You really think Undead Labs really had enough time to learn or utilize the engine? Like, yeah, I kinda doubt it. But we'll see though. We'll see. Maybe Unreal Engine 5 might change something, you know? So we'll see. But yeah, it's overall another zombie game, and a co-op zombie game, and I hope it's good, you know? I hope it's good. We'll see. We'll see. Good luck, Undead Labs. Alright, let me just make it to this platform here. Okay. Let's see. What's the next topic? Ooh. Okay, the next topic is Dragon Age, the Veilguard, and it is by BioWare. Yeah, it's being developed by BioWare, but of course distributed by EA. There is no release date yet, which is kind of odd because they showed a lot of gameplay almost after Xbox's showcase. So, But, as for the platforms, it will be released on Xbox Series X and S. It will be on PC and PS5. And of course, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the controversy, but I know YouTube doesn't show dislikes anymore, but for those of you who use Google Chrome and you have the YouTube the YouTube dislikes option on, it is currently getting disliked to death right now. Like, a lot of the Dragon Age fans are not digging it. Right now, the Dragon Age fans are calling out this game, saying, hey, it doesn't look good, you know? And you know what? Okay, I admit, it doesn't look anything current gen, alright? Like, I'm not even joking, like, I'm not even, like, bullshitting, but when I first saw the gameplay footage of Dragon Age Veilguard that was shown after the Xbox showcase, I admit, I legitimately thought that it was just more Fortnite expansion or a new season of Fortnite. Like, not a whole lot. It was only for like a second. Like, I legitimately thought it was a completely different game, you know? I could not have guessed that it was a Dragon Age game. And a lot of fans have already been making their compilation videos of the previous Dragon Age games and saying, how does Dragon Age, that was made 10 years ago, somehow still look good or even better than Veilguard, you know? And it's like, hey, that's actually a pretty good point, you know? Why doesn't it, Veilguard, look current gen, you know? Like, you would just expect something better. Especially from BioWare, no less. Keep in mind, BioWare are the same, well, okay, maybe not the same makers, because the original founders, already left. But yeah, BioWare are the ones responsible for making the Mass Effect series, and of course the erroneous failed Anthem game. Yeah, that game where you get to play as where you play these people in power suits and you fight all kinds of monsters and mechs. Yeah, so I don't know, man. And the funny thing is too, let's not forget, I mean, even when Mass Effect 4 first came out, again, it was buggy, it was glitchy. A lot of people wanted to say, well, that wasn't actually BioWare, that was their B team. But then when Anthem came out, then that's when people realized, no, BioWare is pretty much done, you know? A lot of the original co-founders of BioWare have left and move on to start their own stuff, you know? So, I'm very curious how this Dragon Age game is gonna do, you know? So we'll see, but it's no wonder they don't have a release date yet. I have a feeling they still have a lot of bugs and issues that they gotta iron out, so, you know, we'll see. Will Dragon Age Veilguard pull off a buggy mess like Mass Effect 4? Or will it just be another mediocre title where, just like Anthem, it tries to be a live service game, but it ends up failing? Which, I don't know, man. So far, to me, it doesn't look like it's gonna be, a live service game, but, again, you never know. Okay, you know what? This fist isn't taking me anywhere. I'm gonna go around. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and keep up with the chat. Let's see. No, we don't expect better. We expect awesomeness. Well, Chief, unfortunately, the Dragon Age fans are not seeing the awesomeness. Whose effect? Atham effects? What a joke, Suits. Are you talking about? I know. That's some hubby jibby stuff full of glitter glitches. BioWare is like the biopsy of their Ware Dragon page. Oh man. Bugs, they even have cockroaches in it. Oh, well, you're not wrong there, Chief. Yeah, their games usually have full of bugs. Full of Massey Effect, mediocre juju stuff. Man, lifesaver. Man, they are not in beach where they need CPR. This ain't Baywatch. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think at this point, EA really needs to hire better developers for BioWare. Not just for them, but as a whole, you know. But I don't know. Like I said, we'll see where Dragon Age Veilguard goes. I have a weird feeling EA is going to suddenly aim for 2025. Like, I can just feel it, you know? They're most likely going to aim for next year. And because the trailer is currently getting dislike bombed, I have a feeling they're most likely, I hope they get the memo to change something or make it better. So, we'll see though. We'll see. Will Dragon Age Veilguard get delayed at 2026 after the backlash? I guess we'll see soon enough. EA is only good for a sports game. Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief. A lot of people say that Madden is pretty much just the same game every year, just with less stuff. Not some action-packed stuff. Yeah. They used to be good for Need for Speed stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that EA owns Need for Speed. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move on with the next topic. Okay, the next topic is okay, you know what? I'm sorry. This level's just fucking annoying. I'm gonna kill myself on purpose. Yeah, this level's annoying. I'm not gonna put up with that. You know what? I'll just wait for another level to load up, and then I'm going to move on to the next topic. Thank freaking goodness. That was annoying, dude. Oh, another survival round. Oh, you know what? Okay, whatever. Who cares? I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. Alright, as for the next topic is Clair, Obscur, Expedition? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It will be, it's being developed by S.T.A.L.K.E.R Interactive. Yeah, it's being developed by them. And there is no exact release date. All it says is 2025. And that's really about it. But what platforms is it gonna be on? It will be on Xbox Series X, S, and PS5 and PC. It will be on Steam and on the Epic Game Store. So that's pretty cool. Oh wait a minute, I won? Huh, I wasn't even looking. But anyways, yeah, so, Expedition 33 is pretty much coming out on everything. It will be like, here's what's really interesting about this game, and this is the reason why, I chose to talk about it. But what I find really interesting is it is going to sort of be like a turn-based RPG, but it's gonna have real-time mechanics. And that's pretty cool. So it's basically going to be like the Final Fantasy VII remake games, you know? So it's gonna be like a hack and slash type of game, but you'll still be able to perform moves and combos if you have the right things to do it, you know? So that's actually really cool, and it looks impressive too. Like, it looks fun. You're gonna at least have 4 party members with you, and yeah, it looks really, really good, man. I'm pretty sure RPG fans are gonna be real in for a treat, and you know what? It's actually pretty funny too, because this game, Expedition 33, when I was trying to do some research on this game on Google, I ended up getting another search result, and believe it or not, I'm not even joking, but there is actually an international spaceship under the same name. Like, I'm not even joking. You can actually look it up. Type in Expedition 33, and you're either gonna get results on the game or on the spaceship. So I thought that was really, really funny. But yeah, good luck on Sandfall Interactive. They really haven't made much before this game, so this is going to be really, really interesting. It was really difficult for me to find any information on them whatsoever, and yeah, they really haven't made much, so yeah, I'm very curious to see where they go. For one of their first games, it looks pretty damn awesome, and high budget too. So, alright, I guess that covers that. Okay, as for the next topic, ooh, oh wow. Alright, the next topic is South of Midnight. It is being developed by Compulsion Games, the same developers of We Happy Few, and that's really about it. That's all they made. South of Midnight still doesn't have an exact release date, but they're aiming for next year though. They're aiming for 2025, and of course, because this is under Microsoft Studios, it's only going to be on the Xbox Series X and S, PC, / Steam. This was a game that was actually shown last year. Yeah, last year, South of Midnight only had like a pre-rendered trailer, so that's actually pretty cool. It's interesting how they already have a lot of gameplay to show, yeah, that gameplay trailer looked really, really sick. I like how you start off playing as you know, the character you play as, this woman. You start by riding on this giant turtle that actually talks. I assume that yeah, they make it look like that the character you play as and the turtle you talk to have been friends for quite a while now. And then the giant turtle drops her off at a designated location. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it looks really, really good. Graphically, I mean, yeah, sure, the character you play as may look cartoonish, but everything else in terms of the environment looks beautiful, though. Like, I was honestly impressed. A lot of Xbox games really don't look like that, you know? But I don't know, though. What I didn't like about South of Midnight is I noticed when it came to the cutscenes, it was really, really hard to tell if they were going for an artistic vision or the frame rate is just not that good. I mean, I can understand them going for an artistic vision, like Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Kena, Bridge of Spirits did something similar, but the reason why that worked so well is because it was still in 30 frames per second. A lot of people don't know that. In Kena, Bridge of Spirits, the cutscenes are in 30 frames per second, but the actual game is in 60. But for South of Midnight, I don't know, man. I mean, for whatever reason, this artistic choice doesn't really look all that well. So yeah, South of Midnight is trying to look like a stop motion Disney Pixar film, or something similar to like Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, or Corpse Bride. But again, though, when you're actually playing the game, though, the gameplay itself looks really, really nice. And it's pretty cool how you're able to glide, you're able to, like, use, I don't know what it is, I think it's a rope or something. It's something to, like, help you swing, you know, and get around certain obstacles. But yeah, man, South of Midnight looks really, really good. And again, this is supposed to be one of Xbox's console exclusives to hopefully sell the console, you know? Yeah, Compulsion Games is pretty much one of the companies that Xbox ended up buying, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see. But I have a feeling, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that South of Midnight is gonna suck. I think it's gonna be a decent game. But do I think it will be revolutionary or masterful or something like that? Probably not. But again, though, we'll see. We'll see. And I guess that covers South of Midnight. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this level load. Oh, okay. Alright, what's the next topic? The next topic is... Ooh! The next topic is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Of course, it's gonna be developed by Konami. There's still no release date yet. Yeah, the release date is to be announced. As for the platforms, it is gonna be on Xbox Series X and S. It will be on PC and PS5. And it's being made in Unreal Engine 5. So that's pretty cool. And I have a lot to say about this game. Oh, hi, Shim. Welcome to the stream, Shim. How are you doing? Also, I see the 2B being... Oh! That's right, Shim. I am playing as 2B. Which I'm honestly surprised that Fall Guys hasn't brought this 2B outfit back in the store. A lot of people are demanding that they bring back 2B. But anyways, oh hey Hyper! Welcome to the stream, Hyper Night Raven. Yeah, welcome everybody. Right now I'm reviewing the Xbox Showcase, and right now I am covering the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Now, for those of you who don't know me very well, or for those of you who are new, I am a fan of the Metal Gear series. I love Metal Gear. I love Hideo Kojima. I've been playing Metal Gear Solid since Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah, my first Metal Gear Solid game was Guns of the Patriots. And yeah, ever since I played Metal Gear Solid 4, that's what made me go back to play the previous games, and I played Metal Gear Solid 1 to 3, I played Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and of course Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I played a little bit of Portable Ops, but I still haven't beaten it though. I also got Portable Ops Plus on the PSP, thinking that I got the full game, but it turns out I didn't. I feel like I was misled when I got Portable Ops Plus on PSP. But anyways, the point is, I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. And it's very unfortunate what Konami did to Hideo after Metal Gear Solid 5 and basically firing him, you know, and not even allowing him to collect his award at the Game Awards, you know. However, though, since then, Hideo and Konami has sort of made up, but not really. They at least follow each other on Twitter. And the thing is, though, man, people have been demanding Konami to bring back Metal Gear and Silent Hill, you know? And it's good that they're doing it now. Which, you know, just like with Silent Hill 2 remake, that's coming out this October. So, it's good that at least Konami is doing something, you know, anything at all, instead of doing nothing, because they've been sitting on a gold mine for quite a while, you know? Okay, I get it. Konami, they're not really focused on making new games, but they still have the blueprints to at least remake or remaster them. And I'm willing to forgive Konami based on how these remakes go. But so far, I will say this though. Right now, Metal Gear Solid 3 or Metal Gear Solid Delta is looking really, really, really good. It looks nice. Graphically, it looks current gen. Again, it is being made on Unreal Engine 5, which, you know, it kind of makes me wonder, what the hell did they even do to the Fox engine, though? Like, are they ever going to use the Fox engine again, or are they just going to completely, like, abandon it and never use it again? Because the Fox engine is still very impressive, you know? Especially with Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Yes, they reused it in Metal Gear Survival, and regardless of how bad Metal Gear Survival is, the graphics still looked really impressive in that game. So, well, bottom line though, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater looks really, really fascinating. And when Xbox Showcase first showed it, I'm not gonna lie, everybody, I was really, really happy. I was literally jumping up and down. When they first revealed Metal Gear Solid Delta, like, I was just screaming, shouting, and doing a goddamn backflip. Like, that's how hyped and excited I was. In fact, the moment Microsoft showed Metal Gear Solid Delta, that's when I instantly looked over to my uncle and said, you know what? The Xbox Showcase, they already won. Okay? They won. That was enough for me to give them an A, because it's a game that I am very looking forward to, you know? It's a game that I really, really want to play. And keep in mind, everybody, I mean, like, Metal Gear Solid 3, it's not my most favorite Metal Gear Solid. Again, that would have to go to Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh my goodness, I just killed myself. But anyways, even though Metal Gear Solid 3 has never really been my favorite, hell, even Metal Gear Solid 1 I still put over Metal Gear Solid 3. It is still a great game, you know? No doubt about it. Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of the best prequels ever made. I like how it tells the story of Big Boss. And the thing is, though, man, and what I really like too is I like how. Oh, you know what? I'll talk about the dynamic injuries later. But anyways, everything currently looks good. You know, they showed the boss at the end. Yeah, the boss on the bridge, and she looks really, really good. She looks like what she should have looked like in the original Metal Gear Solid 3. Just beat up. You can tell that she has gone through war, and she just looks exhausted. She looks really, really worn out and tired, like she's been through a lot, you know? She actually looks like a warrior, you know? So that's good. You can spot Revolver Ocelot in the background while Naked Snake is fighting some soldiers in that abandoned factory. Yeah, but it's one of those blink and you'll miss it moments. But Revolver Ocelot is there though. He is in the trailer. They still haven't showed Eva yet, which I'm kind of curious what Eva is gonna look like. But anyways, but here's the thing though, man. Even though I'm very excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta, I do have some concerns though. And I'm gonna go on a little bit of maybe not a rant, but more like a side note. Here's the thing though, man. When it comes to video game remakes, two things that can happen, alright? It's either a remake can be better than the original, or, well, no, scratch that. Make that 3 ways. It's either the remake can be better than the original, or the remake can be just as good as the original with a reimagining and remove some content out, or the remake can just be lazy and it could suck. But recently, especially in recent years, it's usually at least the first 2 ways that I have mentioned. And for an example though, let's take a look at the Resident Evil remakes, okay? When it comes to the Resident Evil remakes, and if you actually grew up playing the original Resident Evil games, or at least from 1 to 4, I mean, we're always going to complain about the Resident Evil remakes having missing content, you know? I mean, hell, even the most critically acclaimed Resident Evils, such as 2 and 4, it's still missing some content, you know? So, Resident Evil 2, they messed up the B scenarios. The Resident Evil 3 remake. That was a complete reimagining. It wasn't even a remake at all. They removed the clock tower. They removed, the park. They removed the gravedigger. And they removed, the choice mechanics. And encountering Nemesis, you know? Hell, even Resident Evil 4 remake. As much as I love the Resident Evil 4 remake, there's still missing content, like the PRL 412. Capcom still hasn't brought it back, even to this very day. Assignment Ada. Assignment Ada was never brought back, you know? And I know it's easy to say, well, that's separate ways. But still, though, I don't really like to count that, you know? I don't really like to count separate ways as a replacement for Assignment Ada, you know? But you got the point, though, okay? The point is, we're always gonna complain about these Resident Evil remakes having missing content or things that we wish that was still in the game from the original, you know? And based on what we know so far, Konami is absolutely making it very clear that, hey, we're not really gonna change anything, you know? All we know is, here's what we know. They're gonna even reuse the same voice lines and recordings from the original Metal Gear Solid 3, so that way it can be very faithful. And yeah, Konami is only gonna be adding a new over-the-shoulder gameplay mechanics, and they actually are adding a more dynamic, diverse injury system. So let's say when you get shot and you patch yourself up, that bullet wound injury is gonna be there permanently until you beat the game, you know? It will carry on through the rest of your playthrough. And that's cool, man. That is, pretty awesome. And what's even cooler is, when they, interviewed the developers of, Metal Gear Solid Delta, they, confirmed that even the top-down overview, is still going to, be in the game. If you want to, though. They're just going to give you a choice between new over-the-shoulder or top-down view with the green filter too. And that's really, really sweet. But it's mostly going to be a 100% remake, but not much is going to be added. This means not too many new environments. And that's okay, you know? It's okay if they don't even add new weapons, because, again, we're always going to complain that a lot of remakes nowadays are removing content from the originals, and sometimes even making it DLC, or adding microtransactions. So, if Metal Gear Solid Delta, if Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, if that's all it's gonna be, is just a 100% faithful remake to Metal Gear Solid 3, then hey, you know what? I'm more than happy to take it, okay? So, when this game finally does come out, none of us are going to be able to complain that, oh, they removed content. If that's what Konami is going to do, then yeah, I'm all for it, you know? I'm all for Konami making a 100% faithful remake, so that way we can't complain about them removing stuff, you know? So, yeah. What else is there about Metal Gear Solid Delta? Oh, what's really cool too is they also revealed both a physical deluxe and the collector's edition, but it's only for the UK though, which, really, Konami? Really? You're gonna make it exclusive to the UK again? They did the same thing when it came to the Metal Gear Solid 5 Collector's Edition. Remember the one that comes with Venom Snake's bionic arm, which, man, that was really cool. But yeah, Konami is pulling off the same thing again, you know? I mean, this is one of their biggest games, and they're only gonna make it exclusive for the UK? Like, come on, Konami. I mean, if you live in the US, you can still get it from the UK, but you're gonna have to pay an extra fee, though, to have it shipped over here to America, so... But you know what, though? The Metal Gear Solid Delta Collector's Edition looks really nice. Yeah, it's gonna have, in the Collector's Edition, it's going to have a Terranian. It's gonna come with a Terranian, and it's really funny too, because there are people that are already making memes about it on Twitter of Snake being treated as a pet in the Terranian. But yeah, the Collector's Edition looks really nice, and yeah, hold on a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up what you get. Hey, wait a minute, I thought I already had it. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's in Discord. But anyways, alright. So here is what the Metal Gear Solid Delta Deluxe Edition comes with. It's gonna come with a Steelbook. It's gonna come with a Fox patch. It's gonna come with the alert sticker. It's also gonna have postcards. And of course, it's gonna have the normal version of the case. So that's really cool, man. Alrighty, I'm looking for the Collector's Edition. Oh, here it is. Okay, oh wow, that is one big giant box. But anyways, okay, the Delta Collector's Edition, once again, it's gonna come with Tyranium, where Naked Snake is pretty much about to climb the tree to retrieve his backpack. And again, it looks really cool. It's also gonna have the Fox patch. It's also gonna have, oh, another patch, the Halo Jump patch. That actually looks really cool. It's also going to come with Snake's ID card. A fake ID card when he's dressed as a scientist. And it's also gonna come with a Steelbook, but... Oh, okay. It's the same Steelbook as the Deluxe Edition. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, let me go ahead and keep up with the chat because I know that I have been ignoring you guys. Oh, hey, Rin. Welcome to the stream, Rin Joker. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good night. Let's see. My Final Fantasy 14 female Dark Knight glams to be adjusting. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, since it's past midnight, the dark hour for me, it's June the 19th for me, so happy June 19th. Oh, happy June 19th to you, Shim. Yeah, thank you. Wait, Halo Jump what? Oh, I'm talking about the Halo Jump in Metal Gear Solid 3, Rin. Happy Juneteenth to you. Yeah, happy Juneteenth, everybody. But anyways, here's a really interesting thing that happened not long after the Xbox showcase. There was supposedly a leaked rumor, which has been debunked, that Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake-Eater was possibly going to release on November 17th of this year, but it turns out that was a mistake on GameStop's part. Yeah, that wasn't real. That was a mistake that a lot of people reported on, including myself. People had to correct me on that. But yeah, everybody, Metal Gear Solid Delta is not coming out on November 17th. That's just not gonna happen. But for those of you that don't know, November 17th is actually the original release date for the original Metal Gear Solid 3. So I can kinda understand how GameStop made that mistake. But yeah, it's definitely not coming out this year for sure. You can currently pre-order Metal Gear Solid Delta for $70. Okay, so it will be $70 for this remake. Yeah, it's not gonna be $60. And you know, that's fine. Most games are pretty much $70 now anyway, so that's kind of to be expected. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm very excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta, you know? This is a game that I've been waiting for a while. I mean, in my opinion, I would have rather had them start with Metal Gear Solid 1 and then work their way up to 3. But no, when you really think about it, it makes sense that Konami is remaking these games chronologically. So I hope Metal Gear Solid 1 is next though. And yes, before any of you say anything, yes, I already know Metal Gear Solid 1 was already remade, which is Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes. I actually played it. I actually still have my physical GameCube version of the game too, so I already know, guys. But the thing is though, man, I mean, even though I like the Twin Snakes, I can understand why a lot of people don't like it, you know? A lot of people say that it was unnecessary for its time, and it overall had some really goofy scenes. I mean, even though the original PlayStation 1 version had some goofy scenes, but I get it though. The Twin Snakes has added more to the goofiness, and Some people didn't like that, but at the same time, though, that's the reason why I wouldn't mind if Konami remakes Metal Gear Solid 1 one more time, okay? I think it was just a little bit too soon to remake Metal Gear Solid again for the GameCube. So we'll see, though, you know? We'll see. In my opinion, I still think the PS1 version of Metal Gear Solid is better, you know? Because there were some changes I did not like about the Twin Snakes. So, Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, it didn't really pull off a Resident Evil remake to where it's easy to say, oh yeah, the Resident Evil remake completely dominates the original in every way, and it's a horror masterpiece. No, you can't say that about the Twin Snakes. So, yeah, I hope Konami remakes the first Metal Gear Solid next. So, we'll see. We'll see. But for now, I'm just thankful that we're getting a Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater remake, and that is enough for me. I still haven't gotten around playing Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1, so I really need to get on that soon. But anyways, alright everybody, I guess that covers Metal Gear Solid Delta. Again, very excited, and that's pretty much what made the Xbox Showcase a high grade. Let me keep up with the chat before I move on to the next topic. Metal Gear Solid 3 is considered the first game in the series chronologically. Yes, Rin. It's a prequel to the whole series. It's the story of how Big Boss got started, and how Solid Snake and Liquid Snake were eventually created. So, yeah, it pretty much is a prequel to the whole series. Alright, let me just get my notes out. How long have I been streaming now? 1 hour and 12 minutes already? Holy shit. Oh, I gotta... How much do I have left? Okay, I gotta hurry up on some of these topics. I think I spent too much time on Metal Gear Solid Delta, so I really gotta hurry up. The next topic is Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. It will be by A44 Games, releasing on July 18th, 2024? Holy crap, what? Oh wow, it's coming out in almost exactly a month. That's pretty cool. Flintlock is coming out on Xbox Series, X and S, PC, and PS5. It will be an action game. I like how you can use both a sword and a gun. I don't know, man. I mean, it kind of... I don't know if it's just me or if any of you guys got this vibe, but Flintlock honestly reminded me of Forspoken. Just a little bit, you know? Like, in terms of style and the way it looks, you know? Like, I don't know. I hope Flintlock doesn't nearly have as awful writing compared to Forspoken. But yeah, it pretty much reminds me of that, you know? But no, Flintlock definitely looks like it's gonna be a better game for sure. Again, it's definitely going to be an action game for sure. I like how you get to use guns. Supposedly it's going to be open world, but it's gonna be divided in like 3 sections though. So maybe it's not gonna be open world. It's more like gonna be open zone. But yeah, there's at least going to be 3 regions, and yeah, it looks pretty good, you know. Flintlock, Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. It looks really, really nice. Graphically, gameplay-wise, yeah, let's see where it goes. Hope it does well. Alright, let me just keep up with the chat, and I'm gonna drink some water after this. For me, seeing Fable was what did it for me. Oh, that's good, Rin. I'll talk about Fable soon. Oh, welcome back, Hyper Knight Raven. South of Midnight has a pretty art style. Oh, it does. Oh, definitely. Also, Life is Strange, double exposure was awesome to see. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, everybody. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about these topics really soon. I might as well hydrate as well. Yeah, me too, Shem. Hold on a minute, everybody. Give me a second here. Let me just drink some water, because my throat is getting kind of dry. Yeah, be right back. Oh, I really, really needed that. Remember to stay hydrated, people. God damn, I'm losing my voice. I talked way too much about Metal Gear Solid 3. But hey, that's what happens, man, when you're passionate about a franchise you love. And speaking of prequels, Gears of War E-Day is gonna be 1, 2. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that later, Rin. Cause E-Day, oh yeah, I know what it means, Rin. I'll talk about that, later. But for now, I guess I can go ahead and move on, to the next topic. Okay, for the next topic is Perfect Dark. It's currently being developed by Crystal Dynamics. They're the ones that made the reboot of Tomb Raider. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics made all 3 Tomb Raider reboot games, which is weird because I heard something that Crystal Dynamics is working on a 4th Tomb Raider game that's gonna be connected to the rest of the 3 games. So, that kind of makes me wonder, are they working on both Perfect Dark and Tomb Raider at the same time? I have a feeling Tomb Raider 4 is most likely going to be their next game after this. Alright, there's still no release date for Perfect Dark. And as for the platforms, it is going to be a console exclusive. Yeah, it's gonna be on Xbox Series X and S, and it will be on PC. And that's pretty cool, man. Gotta have some console exclusives. Let's see. Oh, and it will be a reboot, too. Yeah, this is gonna be a reboot. Yeah, it's not gonna be by Rare. Rare is not developing this Perfect Dark reboot. Okay, I think you guys pretty much get the gist of it. But what do I think of the gameplay? Now, here's what I really liked about this showcase. What I liked about them revealing Perfect Dark is, again, I really like how this was one of those reveals that nobody really predicted, or no one was able to predict. This was definitely a huge surprise, but not only was it a surprise, but they had a lot to show. They didn't just show a pre-rendered cutscene, but they also showed some gameplay, and it looks awesome. Like, it looks really good. Of course, it's obviously gonna be in first person, but I like how it kinda looks like it's gonna be open world. I like how there's a part where Joanna is just casually walking in a city full of people, you know, but still fighting and shooting the bad guys though. So maybe this Perfect Dark reboot is gonna go with like a Cyberpunk 2077 aesthetic. I don't know. I hope that's the case. But yeah, man, I mean, Perfect Dark looks really sweet. And it kind of looks like they're adding stealth mechanics too. But yeah, it's been a while since Perfect Dark has gotten a new game. When was the last time? When was the last Perfect Dark game? Oh, Perfect Dark Zero. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the last Perfect Dark game that came out was Perfect Dark Zero. I believe that was a prequel to the original Perfect Dark, and oh my goodness, did it suck. Yeah, I remember when Perfect Dark Zero first came out on the Xbox 360, and everybody hated it. A lot of people wanted to blame Microsoft for ruining Rare. Yeah, Perfect Dark Zero came out around pretty much right after Microsoft purchased Rareware, and that was one of Rare's first games to make for Xbox consoles, and it sucked. That and Banjo-Kazooie too. So yeah, but I'm glad that Xbox is giving someone else a try to make a new Perfect Dark game. And yeah, I think Xbox made... No, not Xbox. I think Microsoft made the right call hiring Crystal Dynamics to reboot the Perfect Dark series. So that's good. And then you got people bitching and complaining about Joanna's face not looking good or something like that. Yeah, a lot of people on Twitter are saying Joanna Dark's face looks ugly, or she doesn't look attractive enough, and it's like, guys, come on. I mean, she doesn't look that bad, but I get it though. Don't get me wrong. I like my good-looking characters too, but to me, I don't think Joanna looks ugly. I think she looks mature, you know? I think Crystal Dynamics is going for like a more mature and experienced Joanna, you know? And that's fine. I mean, goddamn, people, she doesn't have to look like a teenager all the time, you know? So, I don't know, man. I think people who are complaining about Joanna looking ugly is just being so blown out of proportion right now. I think some people just need to chill out, you know? If you guys really, really want an attractive video game character that bad, just play Stellar Blade, okay? Stellar Blade, Eve is really, really beautiful. So, if you really, really want to play as a sexy female character that bad, play Stellar Blade, okay? But in my opinion, I think Perfect Dark looks great. And Joanna, she looks just fine, okay? But anyways, alright, let me keep up with the chat. Yeah, let me keep up with the chat before I move on to the next topic. Let's see. Yeah, earlier today for Canada, it's been very humid as summer weather is starting to come. Oh, same here, Ren. Yeah, same here. California is starting to bake right now, so hydration is very helpful. Absolutely. Yes, a new Perfect Dark also looks really good. Yeah, that was a really huge surprise, especially with gameplay. Crystal Dynamics also made the Marvel Avengers, which is a game I enjoyed too. I'm glad you like it, Rin. But yeah, I know a lot of people that think that game it didn't live up to their expectations, let's just say. But yeah, the Tomb Raider games they worked on were awesome. Yeah, I played the first Tomb Raider reboot game, and I enjoyed it. It was really, really fun. It was pretty much playing like an Uncharted game, ironically. Well, devs usually have multiple teams that work on things. Crystal Dynamics probably has like a Team A and B. Oh, I know, Ren. I know. One team works on Perfect Dark, and the other one works on Tomb Raider. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Rare is working on a new game. The last I heard was Everwild. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Hopefully they're working hard to where the game ends up amazing. It was shown a while back when it was announced. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, yeah, Rin. That would be Banjo-Kazooie 2. Rare also made the Rare Replay game for all of their games for Xbox. Yeah. That was pretty cool how they did that. There's always going to be haters and people like that, sadly. Yep, unfortunately. Indeed, I heard that it was going to be hot today going this weekend. I also got a large container of vanilla fudge swirl ice cream for my Juneteenth month party supplies. Ooh, that sounds really good, Shim. I could go for some ice cream right now. Yeah, I know of people who didn't like the Marvel Avengers, but overall, I thought the game was a lot of fun and the story is awesome. Hey, I know a lot of people are saying the Marvel's Avengers was at least better than the Suicide Squad game. So, there is that. I really liked how they did Miss Marvel in the game. I want some ice cream. Me too, Ren, me too. Alright guys, I gotta move on to the next topic. Alright, what's the next topic? Okay, the next topic is... the next topic is Fable. It is gonna be by Playground Games. And for those of you that don't know who Playground Games are, they are the makers of Forza? Forza Horizon? That's it? Huh, that's all they made. All they made was just Forza Horizon games. That's it. Nothing else. This is going to be Playground Games' very first action game. So, oh wow, that's gonna be really, really interesting. Huh, I wonder how that's gonna go. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, it is gonna be an action RPG. There's still no release date for this Fable. I think it's a reboot and not really a remake. But yeah, it is aiming for 2025. And of course, Fable has always been exclusive to the Xbox brand. So of course, the platforms is going to be on Xbox Series X and X and on PC. It will be an action RPG. And based on what we've seen so far, it looks really, really good. Fable is another one of those games that has been shown multiple different times. And finally, we got some gameplay footage. I like that. I like how we finally got some gameplay and not just a pre-rendered cutscene or video. And it looks really, really nice, man. Graphically, it looks good. Gameplay-wise, you are in an open world, for sure, like the previous games. And hey, you want to know what the best part about this Fable game is? Peter Molyneux has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Fable anymore. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm not saying... I know people love the Fable games, or at least when it comes to the trilogy. Everybody likes to say Fable 1 and 2 are the best, and Fable 3 sucked. A lot of people didn't like Fable 3. But here's the thing though, man. Peter Molyneux, he was one of those people that had a really, really huge high ego of himself. He would always overhype his games, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Peter Molyneux legitimately just wanted to deliver great games, but when he would say things like, it's gonna be one of the best games ever made, and, oh, you're actually going to see the grass grow, and things like that. I mean, it's things like that that actually makes me kind of glad that Peter Molyneux has nothing to do with these newer games, you know? And not to mention, Peter Molyneux, he hasn't really been making anything good ever since Fable 2, you know? I believe Peter Molyneux is still working on his indie game that he funded on Kickstarter, and I forgot what his game was about. I think it has something to do with God, I think, or being able to play as Jesus or something like that. Yeah, I forgot what was his indie game all about. I know it has something to do with religion. And hey, that's okay and all, but that doesn't really sound like a very fun concept, you know? No offense. Playing a game where you're Jesus and you're the one making society? Not my cup of tea. But anyways, man, getting back on topic, this Fable reboot looks really, really good. The environment looks really, really detailed, and it's been a very long time since we have got any Fable game, you know? So it really makes me wonder, is this really going to be the reboot that fans really want? Or will it be a disappointment like the Saints Row reboot? So, yeah, there's only two ways this can go. Hopefully, the Fable reboot definitely satisfies the fans. I know a lot of people on Twitter are also complaining about the characters not looking all that pretty or all that attractive. And I don't know, man. I mean, last time I checked, I thought you were able to make your own character in Fable games, right? Am I getting that wrong? I could have sworn you were able to make your own character in the Fable games. No? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I thought you can make your own or customize your own character. But I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up with another video game series. Alright, let me keep up with the chat. Fable 3 was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Fable 3 too. Oh, well, that's good, Rin. I like how you're just that type of person that likes all kinds of games that most people don't like, you know? That's good that you find some fun in everything. I thought Fable had an interesting story to tell too. I liked the whole thing with your brother as an evil king. Oh, nice. That actually does sound very interesting. Plus, it had a nice voice cast. Pierre Molyneux made a new dev team, 22 Kens. Oh yeah, that's right. Considering one thing of his past games for Lionhead, Black and White, that makes sense. It was a god game. Yeah. I think it's still in development too. I don't think he ever finished it or it ever like came out. So I don't know, but we'll see what he does with that. No, you don't make your own character? Huh. You know, if there's one thing that I do think that Xbox should have done, no, not Xbox, Playground Games. If there's one thing that they should have added to Fable, is they should have given you the ability to customize your own character. That would have been sick. But maybe next time. You always start as a character that will over time change their appearance due to our choices of good and evil. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, but it still would have been pretty cool if you can, like, actually sculpt your own character, like in Elden Ring, or in Fallout games, you know? that would have, I'd say that would have been a good change. If you went good and make your own character, if you're evil, okay, I get the gist. Fable 2, even further, a coupon. Fable 3, it looks gain demon or angel links when you're fighting. Okay, I get it, Rin. If they did that, it would have strayed too far from the Fable games. I don't think they wanted to do that. But just like with everything else, they've been making a lot of changes. Another game that does that is from Sucker Punch, Infamous 1 and 2. Oh yeah, now I get what you're saying, Rin. But for a Fable game, they should have at least, like, tried, you know? Alright, and I guess that pretty much covers, Fable, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. How long have I been streaming? Holy shit, an hour and 40 minutes? Ooh. Oh, I kinda have to hurry up a little bit. How much do I have left? God damn, I still have a lot to go. Alright, the next topic I'm gonna talk about is Fragpunk by Bad Guitar Studio. And it doesn't have an exact release date, but it is gonna release, they're aiming for 2025. As for the platforms, this is gonna be a console exclusive. It will be only on the Xbox Series X and S and on PC. It will be a 5v5 hero shooter, and it's basically Xbox's Concord, which, that's so interesting. It's interesting how both Xbox and PlayStation just so happen to announce their version of a hero shooter this gaming showcase season. Is that really a coincidence? I'll let you guys be the judge. But anyways, yeah, so Xbox is trying to get a piece of that hero shooter pie, just like Overwatch, you know? And I'm gonna be completely honest, everybody. Fragpunk just isn't exactly my style, you know? I don't know, it just doesn't look that appealing to me aesthetically. But for those of you who are into punk, then I'm pretty sure some of you might be looking forward to it. But yeah, it is a first-person shooter. You're gonna be able to play as characters with multiple abilities, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. But in my opinion though, if I had to choose between which one to play, Concord or Fragpunk, yeah, Concord looks infinitely better. But anyways, alright, and I guess that's pretty much it for Fragpunk. Alright, let me keep up with the chat real quick. Were Cole and Megarth and Desolin Rose appearance would change on good and evil choices. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did play the first Infamous, so I do get it. They want to complete and have their story of their own Overwatch style game. Yes, Ren. Apparently that's making a comeback now. The hero shooter is basically becoming a trend again in the video game industries. Your style is A+ punk style? Thank you, Chief. Thank you. It's almost 2 a.m. for me, so I need to sleep, but Oh, well, good night, Shim. Yeah, if you have to go to bed, then, yeah, you have yourself a good night, Shim. Thank you so much for stopping by and, hanging out. Alright, I guess I might as well, move on to the next topic. I got that done pretty quick. It's all about that. Alright, now you know, let me drink some water first. Okay, for the next topic is Life is Strange, double exposure. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the next topic is Life is Strange, double exposure. It is gonna be by Deck 9. Deck 9 are pretty much the creators and makers of Life is Strange. Let's see. It will be released on October 29th, 2024. I like that. I really like how they gave a release date. It's most likely just gonna be episode 1, you know, because Deck 9, they're known for making their games episodic. Yeah, it is, I have to assume it is gonna be episodic. So, episode 1 is gonna release this year, and that's pretty cool. Hopefully it does well. And of course, what are the platforms? Okay, so here's what surprised me though. The platforms is Xbox Series X and S, PC, PS5, and mysteriously the Nintendo Switch. Huh. I don't know how that's gonna work, but, you know. And don't get me wrong, I know that, the Life is Strange games, they're not, they usually go with this, like, cel-shaded, type of style. So I could see that working. But at the same time, though, everybody knows that Nintendo's next-gen console is coming out pretty soon. So it's interesting to me how Deck 9 decided not to wait for that. And yeah, they're just releasing it on the current Switch right now. So that's pretty interesting. But at the same time, man, I don't know. I mean, here's some things I found very questionable. Yeah, they're bringing back Max Cauliflower back, but I don't know, man. She doesn't really look like Max Cauliflower, you know? I mean, I know that Cauliflower. Oh, thanks for the correction, Rin. Yeah, Cauliflower. Yeah, but it doesn't really look like her, though. She does, just older. But yeah, she doesn't even look like an older version of Max, though. They brought her back her voice actor, too? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that, that does help, a little bit. But, I don't know, though. I mean, so far to me, I almost want to say that she grew a little bit too much. And here's another thing, too, that I'm confused about. I played Life is Strange, okay? I played Life is Strange 1, and I played Life is Strange Before the Storm. So, what's really, really cool, too, is another way of looking at Life is Strange double exposure. this is basically going to be the third installment of the Max Caulfield saga, you know? Okay, this is stupid. I'm just gonna skip this level. But anyways, what was I saying about double exposure? So yeah, this game is basically like the third chapter of the Max legacy. And that's pretty cool, but here's what I'm really confused about, okay? When you play the first game, and I'm gonna do my best not to spoil anything for the first game, but if I'm not mistaken though, but I'm pretty sure what caused the storm at Arcadia Bay in the first place is because Max ends up using her powers, right? That's the whole reason why she basically had to make some pretty difficult sacrifices. And what I'm confused about is Chloe gonna be in this game? Because if Chloe isn't in double exposure, then that obviously means what it means, you know? That would mean that they're gonna have to find like a really good explanation on, well, why does Max use her powers again? Or what reason does she have to use her powers again? Because if she does, shouldn't that create another storm though? I mean, if she uses her powers, then that's when the storm comes. So, I don't know. That's what kind of threw me off a little bit. That's where I got just a little bit confused. But anyways though, double exposure, it does look good though. And again, I do like how Max Caulfield is back. But like I said though, depending how old she is, I guess I just have to see a little bit more, you know? But will I play Life is Strange double exposure on day one? Nah, probably not. Because I know, because I know Deck 9 usually likes to release their stuff episodic. Yeah, I'm not going to get it on the first day, especially on October. I would rather just wait for all. Usually it's in 5 episodes or in 5 chapters. So if it does turn out to be episodic, I would rather just wait for all episodes to come out. And on top of that too, but even if double exposure turns out to be a full game at release, I'm still not gonna play it anyway, because in October, I'm gonna be too busy playing Silent Hill 2, you know? So, that's the reason why I'm most likely I'm not gonna play it on day one or anything like that, so... But anyways, double exposure, it looks interesting. It looks good, it still has its art style, Deck 9 hasn't lost its touch, and for those of you who are huge fans of Life is Strange, then I hope you guys are excited for it. Alright, let me keep up with the chat. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. I plan on eating some strawberry swirl cheesecake and some of the ice cream I mentioned earlier, and maybe a slice of red. Ooh, that sounds very good, Chim. Actually, 2 chapters. Anything happen? Okay. Oh, cool. True Colors was a full, complete game. That's really awesome. Yeah, I never played Life is Strange True Colors or Life is Strange 2 because, I don't know, they just did not appeal to me. I pretty much only liked the Max Caulfield stuff, and Chloe too. I really liked Chloe. Both Chloe and Max were my favorite characters. Oh, welcome back, Hyper Knight Raven. Life is Strange 2 was by Don't Nod, the team who did the first game. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. Life is Strange 2 and True Colors just didn't really interest me. Will I play those games? Maybe. Someday. But right now, yeah, I have zero interest. Life is Strange 2, I like the characters, and what they did in that. Oh, okay. Well, if I ever play it, then that's good. I'm so sorry, everybody. I can't read everybody's, understandable. Oh, good night, Chim. Yeah, sleep well, alright, Chim? Nighty-night. Alright, everybody. I wish I could read all of your chats, but I've been streaming for, it's almost gonna be 2 hours, and yeah, I gotta move on. But I'll do my best to keep up at the end, though. Okay, so the next topic is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It's gonna be my developed by Machine Games, and of course it is by Bethesda, and it's releasing this year. But the weird thing is, though, it still doesn't say when, though. It just says 2024. Platforms. For now, it's going to be a console exclusive, but there's a lot of speculations that it's going to be on PS5, though. But for now, it is going to be on Xbox Series X and S and PC. And of course, if you've seen any of the Indiana Jones movies, you should already know what to expect. It is going to be an action-adventure game, but I still can't get over how it's in first person, though. Like, I don't know, man. Like, when Uncharted first came out, Uncharted was basically Indiana Jones, the video game, for the longest time, you know? And for so long, ever since Uncharted came out, people have been demanding an official Indiana Jones game that's just like Uncharted, you know? But apparently they didn't do that, you know? And I did once read an interview where the developers sort of explained why they went with a first-person view instead of third-person. And one of the game developers responded by saying, "Oh yeah, we purposefully didn't make it third person because there's already too many third person action games." And I'm just like, what? I don't know about that. I mean, in my opinion, I think we have a lot more first person games than third person. But I don't know though. That could just be me though. But anyways, yeah, so it is still in first person, but when Indiana Jones is climbing up a pole, that's the only time you get to see his full body, is when he's climbing up certain things. And it's like, I don't know, man. You might as well just make it third person if you're gonna do it like that, you know? Or at the very least, they should just give you the option. And of course, it's gonna have stealth mechanics. And the story for the Great Circle, it is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. And it still looks really, really good, man. Yeah, so far, this Indiana Jones game, it looks really, really sick. I like how you're able to use Indiana Jones's whip. And that cutscene where we see Indiana Jones and his partner go in that abandoned ship on top of a snowy mountain, and I have to assume what they end up getting from one of the dead Nazis is a key to something. And I really, really like how, assuming it's the main villain of the game, but it's pretty cool how when Indiana Jones is held hostage, and then his partner ends up saving him by pulling out a grenade, and all hell breaks loose on the ship, you know? Now you see, what I really liked about that cutscene is that is something that you definitely expect out of Uncharted, you know? It has this like super close near-death experience, over-the-top action. That's what Indiana Jones is supposed to be about, you know? That's how Uncharted was. That's how the Tomb Raider reboot was. I love these types of games, you know? And even though all I have is just a PS5, well, and a Nintendo Switch, I'm willing to wait for Indiana Jones: The Great Circle to be released on PS5, you know? Even though The Great Circle looks really, really good, is it enough for me to buy a whole console or an Xbox for me to get this game? And the one and only answer is no. Yeah, definitely not. I'm not gonna spend at least $500 or even a little more than $400 just to get this game, you know? Definitely not. But again, though, it still looks really, really good. No shade towards Xbox, especially after this. But yeah, I'm most likely am not gonna play Indiana Jones, The Great Circle anytime soon, until it comes out on PlayStation. But again, for those of you who have an Xbox or a PC, then I hope you end up enjoying the game, everybody. I'm pretty sure you guys will have a lot of fun. Alright, what's the next topic? Okay, now I've been streaming over 2 hours now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rush a little bit. As soon as this level loads up. Alright, as for the next topic is Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Okay, so here's the weird thing though. It's by this developer named Lindsay Games? I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Lindsay Games, Lenzy Games. I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, Wuchang Fallen Feathers is being developed by them. There's still no set release date. It just says it's aiming for 2025. It is coming out everywhere. It's gonna be on Xbox Series, X and S, PC, and PS5. It's supposed to be like a supernatural horror Souls type like game. Yeah, it is gonna be a Souls game. It looks a lot like Elden Ring than a Souls game, if I had to be honest. But it looks really, really cool though. Yeah, it looks really, really sick. Nowhere does it say if it's gonna be open world or a linear experience. And for those of you who don't know me very well, I'm not good at Souls games, okay? Yeah, I suck at Soulsborne types of games. I'm kinda hoping that there's a difficulty mode, but at the same time, it's okay if there isn't, okay? If this game wants to be hard, then okay, that's good. But I'm most likely I'm not gonna get it if it's way too excruciatingly impossibly hard. But graphically though, it looks really, really sick. Wuchang Fallen Feathers definitely looks like a huge love letter to people who play the Souls games. I like how it looks like you're in either Japan or I don't know. Yeah, it looks like you're in Japan during the Edo period. I assume you're either a ninja or a samurai, and you're killing all of these crazy looking monsters, and yeah, it looks really, really sweet. And for those of you who are into these types of games, then I'm pretty sure you're gonna be very satisfied with Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Alright, the next topic is Avowed. Yeah, Avowed is being developed by Obsidian Entertainment. And for those of you who play the Fallout series or Outer Worlds, then you should be familiar with them. Obsidian Entertainment, they're the ones that made Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool how even to this day, a lot of people like to say that Fallout New Vegas is still one of the best Fallout games. But they're also pretty much after Obsidian finished Fallout New Vegas. That's when they basically formed their own team in order to make the Outer Worlds series. Yeah, Bethesda and Obsidian, they don't really have the best relationship together anymore. They're pretty much their own separate thing now. When Fallout New Vegas came out, it was buggy and glitchy, and that's what pretty much made Bethesda part ways with them. I mean, yeah, obviously Fallout New Vegas is good now that the bugs and glitches have ironed out, but still though, it's pretty cool how Obsidian, they have managed to survive thanks to Outer Worlds. So now they're developing a game that's console exclusive to the Xbox brand. But here's what I find that's a little odd. Okay, so yeah, everybody knows Avowed is gonna be for the Xbox Series X and S and PC. But here's what I find really strange, or here is the strange part. What I find really odd is there was at one point it was being made in Unreal Engine 4, but now all of a sudden it's being made in Unreal Engine 5. And that's so weird. I have never heard of that before, of switching engines. Avowed is one of those games that constantly keeps being shown almost every year. And every time Avowed gets shown, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people have been documenting this, but there have been times when Avowed can either look really, really nice or really, really bad. So it kind of makes me wonder, are the parts where Avowed doesn't look as good is the parts where they were using the Unreal Engine 4? And the parts that look the best is Unreal Engine 5? Like, I don't get it, man. Like, I don't know. There's something very odd going on with Avowed. But here's the thing, though. This year's showcase, though, Avowed actually looks really, really good this time around. Yeah, Avowed really doesn't look half bad. And here's what's even better, too. Now, all of a sudden, Avowed does have a release. Well, not an exact release date. Yeah, all it says is coming out this year, in 2024. So, I don't know, man. I mean, even then still, they didn't really show too much gameplay though. So, will Avowed end up getting delayed again? I don't know. I hope not. I think a lot of Xbox fans have been waiting long enough. And the thing is too, but Obsidian, they're also working on 2 games at the same time. They're working on the Outer Worlds Part 2, and yeah, they're also working on Avowed. So I have a feeling as soon as Avowed is finished, then that's when they're going to continue with the Outer Worlds series. So we'll see. But yeah, Avowed didn't look half bad this time around. It's pretty cool how mythical it looks. It looks really medieval-ish with fantasy elements. Kind of like Skyrim, you know? Something that looks like that. So, yeah. Here's to Avowed. Alright, how many topics do I have? Oh, good. I only have like 4 more topics left. And how long have I been streaming? Okay, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Probably because, yeah, probably, Ren. Alright. Gonna drink some water. Okay, what's the next topic? Oh, cool. Alright, the next topic is S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chornobyl. It is being developed by GSC Game World. And what's really cool about this announcement is not only did they show gameplay footage, but it is also gonna be released on September 5th, 2024. That's awesome, man. I like when an announcement shows both gameplay and a release date. That's pretty cool. And what platforms is it on? It is going to be a console exclusive to the Xbox brand. So it's coming out on Xbox Series X and S and PC. It is being developed in Unreal Engine 5. It's a first-person apocalyptic type of world. You're fighting all of these crazy Oh, sorry everybody. You're fighting all of these crazy mutants and monsters, but you also fight humans too. You fight humans who also attack you and shoot at you, and I don't know, man. This game also has some fantasy-like elements in it. Like, there's a part in the trailer where a freaking tornado comes out. I don't know what that's all about. But dude, I gotta give S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 this though. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 looks freaking incredible. Like, I'm not even joking. As I've said before, it is being developed in Unreal Engine 5, and dude, the graphics look freaking crazy. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this, guys, but I actually thought for a split second that they were showing in real life footage. I couldn't even tell that it was a video game. There were parts in this game that looked so realistic, so massively beautiful, that I actually thought it was real life. Like, I legit thought that somebody most likely snuck in real life video footage. And it just looks freaking crazy, man. It looks so good. And I didn't think, especially a team like this, who's it from again? GSC Game World. Yeah, man, they really took the time to learn what the Unreal Engine 5 can do. Yeah, GSC, they're not messing around. They are really are trying to take advantage of current hardware. Oh, and on a side note, for those of you that don't know who GSC Game World is, they are a Ukrainian game developer, and ooh, that's so odd, man. I mean, it's interesting to me because, well, we all know what's currently going on in the Ukraine, you know? What's going on in the Ukraine is pretty terrible, but what I find really fascinating is how GSC can still somehow make a really beautiful looking game, despite what's currently going on over there, you know? So, hats off to GSC, and yeah, good luck, you guys. I hope S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 ends up very successful, you know, because it looks really nice. I wish it was coming to PlayStation 5, but if I ever get a gaming PC of my own, then yeah, I would like to play S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. It looks amazing. But anyways, and I guess that's pretty much about it for S.T.A.L.K.E.R Heart of Chornobyl, everybody. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try to move on to the next topic. Oh, okay. I have to get my notes out for this one. Let's see. Where are my notes? Alright, okay, here are my notes. For the next topic is a bunch of different Xbox Series X and S consoles. Let's see. They're all digital though. Yeah, they're all well, except the Galaxy Black. Okay, 2 of them are all digital. But anyways, Microsoft announced 3 new Xboxes. The first one is the Xbox Series X, all digital, 1 terabyte, robot in white. Yeah, robot white, and it is going to be $349.99. The second Xbox is the Xbox Series X all digital. It's also going to be 1 terabyte, also in robot white, but it's going to be $449.99. So you're basically paying an extra $100 for better hardware and bigger. So that's pretty interesting. And as for their third new Xbox is another Xbox Series X, but this one is gonna be in 2 terabytes, and it's coming in a special edition color, Galaxy Black. Yeah, it is a limited edition, so I have a feeling they're gonna sell out very quickly, if not already. But here's the problem though. The problem with the 2 terabyte Galaxy Black Special Edition, it's gonna cost $600. Yeah, it's $600. It's $599.99. So you're basically paying $100 extra compared to a regular Xbox Series X for at least a little more than 1 terabyte and a Galaxy Black color. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's too much, Microsoft. Come on. You couldn't make it a little bit cheaper? You couldn't make it at least $549.99? I don't know. And all 3 of these new Xboxes that they announced will be launching holiday of this year, 2024. I don't know, man. But you know what, though? At least the all-digital Xboxes, I mean, they're kind of fair. But yeah, man, physical copies are just better, you know? Most people are going to want to pay the extra $100 to have a disk drive, you know? In my opinion, yeah, physical is just better. Like, again, I only have a PS5 and a Nintendo Switch, so I'm still a physical game collector, you know? Physical is just my thing, and I have a little bit of a conspiracy theory about Xbox's next-gen console, but I'll talk about that later, though. I'm not gonna get into that just yet, though. But yeah, I mean, but it's still pretty cool, though, to announce different Xboxes for your showcase. I can see people giving their showcase an A just for showing that alone. But anyways, guys, yeah, 2 new digital Xboxes with 1 terabyte and a 2 terabyte Xbox that plays physical copies. But it is $600. Yeah, it's $600. So if you're rich, or if you have that much money to spend, then I'm pretty sure some of you guys are excited. But anyways, alright, okay, what's the next topic? Oh, okay, well, before I move on to the next topic, let me just keep up with the chat. Microsoft should have made an all-digital Xbox Series X instead of the Series S. Yeah, That sounds like a pretty good idea. I think there already is, right? I thought there was, but I could be wrong about that. Though I prefer physical games, same here, Rin. Yeah, same here. I prefer physical games better. I just like, having something, on my shelf, you know? So the normal Xbox Series X, would prefer... Oh yeah, absolutely. Alright everybody, as for the next topic is... Oh, this was a really big surprise. And that is Gears of War E-Day. It is being developed by Collation, the makers of Gears 4 and 5. And of course, all they showed was just a pre-rendered, pre-made trailer. So this is, I had to assume this is very early on. But yeah, there is no release date. It doesn't even say it's coming out next year. Yeah, the release date is to be announced. And of course, it's a console exclusive. So that means it will be on Xbox Series X and S and the PC. But yeah, no gameplay, everybody. And I kinda have a little bit to say about Gears of War E-Day. It will be a prequel to the original Gears of War trilogy. And that's pretty cool, man. I like how Microsoft is at least listening to their fans on this, because keep in mind, I've never owned an Xbox console, okay? Yeah, I've never played Gears of War, but here's the thing though. Even though I've never played a Gears of War game before, I am still very familiar with the Gears of War Spear, you know? And I have at least listened, and I have seen some gameplay and watched some live streams of Gears of War. And here's from what I understand based on my research. Everybody says the original Gears of War trilogy are the best. They're the best games in the series. A lot of people like to say Gears of War 3 is the best. A lot of people like to say Gears of War 2 is the best. Some people think Gears of War Judgment was meh, okay, just okay. It wasn't anything special. Then Collation ended up getting involved, taking over the Gears series, and that's when they went in a completely different direction with Gears of War 4 and 5 by focusing on new characters or on a new cast. So what's really cool about Gears of War E-Day is I like how they're going back to their roots, you know? They're trying to bring back what made Gears of War so special, you know? And people say that Gears of War 4 and 5, they're not bad games. It's just not what they want, you know? I mean, hell, I've even heard some people on Twitter say that Gears of War 4 and 5 are woke. Or, yeah, Gears of War 5 and 4 are woke, trying to push an agenda. And again, I've never played a Gears of War game before, so I don't know how true that is. Maybe it's true, maybe it isn't, but it doesn't matter. Regardless of where you stand on Gears of War 4 and 5, that's irrelevant. What matters is we can all agree that 4 and 5 still at least takes a different direction that isn't so charismatic as the original trilogy, you know? So, yeah, like I said, it's nice how they're listening to the fans, you know? It's pretty cool how the game developers are giving exactly what the fans want, and that is the original cast of Gears of War. Like I said, this is gonna be a prequel, and based on the trailer, I have to assume it's the very first war that they are in, I guess, against whatever they're fighting. So who knows? But still, though, I'm glad that these game developers are listening. And for those of you who are a fan of Gears of War, I hope you end up becoming really happy with it, you know? Especially when it comes to the multiplayer. Yeah, that's the biggest selling point about Gears of War. The Gears of War fans, they really, really love their multiplayer. So even if the campaign ends up being a disappointment, hopefully it's the multiplayer that does it for them, you know? But I don't know, man. I could honestly see Microsoft trying to turn a Gears of War game into a live service game, you know? So, cheers to Gears of War E-Day. Will it be a fantastic going back to its roots type of game? Or will it be a disappointment? I guess we'll see soon enough. But if I had to take a good guess when Gears E-Day comes out, I have a feeling it's going to come out in the year 2026. Or hell, even probably in 2027. I don't think it's smart for them to release it next year in 2025. Because think about it. If they decide to do that, then they're going to be going up against GTA 5. No, not GTA 5. GTA 6. Yeah, they're going to end up going up against GTA 6, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, and possibly a new Resident Evil game. And not to mention, they already have Fable coming out this year, so it's like, you know, they don't really need Gears of War E-Day to come out next year. I think Microsoft and Collation should just take their time, you know? Yeah, just take your time, Collation. It's okay if it comes out in 2026. take your time with Gears of War E-Day to make sure it comes out just right. And I think that's pretty much about it, everyone. I think that's all I have to say for Gears of War E-Day. Oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. Let me keep up with the chat. But how long have I been streaming, though? Oh shit, it's almost gonna be 3 hours. Alright, I'm gonna keep up with the chat. Let's see. I played the Gears of War games with family. Gears of War 4 and 5 are fun and nice stories to tell. Well, that's good, Rin. Good thing at least you like those games. I'm sure both will be good. Oh yeah, I think you said that when I was talking about the multiplayer. Yeah, I think so too. I think both the story and the multiplayer will be pretty decent, you know? Shooting your machine guns with a chainsaw underneath. Slaughtering some monsters. That's gonna be pretty cool. A lot of people play Gears of War for both story and multiplayer. Even the Horde mode where you fight bots. Oh, cool. Probably next year. Fable is in 2025, exactly. Yeah, that's the reason why I think they should just take their time on Gears of War E-Day. So I feel like Gears of War E-Day could be 2025 too. I mean, they could try, but I don't really see that working out too well. Has Gears of War E-Day been in development for a while? If it has, then maybe it won't take long for them to release it. We'll see, Ren. We'll see. But I still recommend they release it in 2026 because, you know, there's going to be a lot of competition next year. And I mean a lot. Especially GTA 6. Alright, I'm gonna move on to... Oh, thank freaking goodness. Okay, alright. For the last and the final topic is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Thank freaking goodness I made it this far. Alright, everyone. Yeah, the final topic is Black Ops 6. I mean, when it comes to the Black Ops franchise, everybody should know it is by Treyarch. Yeah, that's nothing new. Although they do have other studios that help them out, like Sledgehammer Games, Raven, and Infinity Ward. So, Treyarch has a lot of backup, but it's mainly just by Treyarch, you know? It's Treyarch series. But yeah, Black Ops 6 will be released on October 25th, 2024, which, man, a lot of stuff is coming out in October that I'm not going to be able to play because of Silent Hill 2 Remake. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you guys already know. It's coming out on pretty much everywhere. It's going to be on PC. Surprisingly, it's coming out on previous gen hardware too. It's coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One. It will be a sequel to Call of Duty, Cold War, and I don't know, man. I'm a little skeptical about Black Ops 6 coming out on previous gen consoles because it's like, what? Are they gonna remove the campaign mode for previous gen consoles? I mean, so far there hasn't been a single word about that. So I guess we'll see though. But anyways, Microsoft ended up doing something special with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. That was actually the very first thing that they mentioned. Yeah, in the beginning of this Xbox showcase, they mentioned please stay tuned for the very end, and they ended up dedicating a whole entire section or a show to Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I mean, after the Xbox showcase ended, that's when I did stop watching, but then I went back to finish the Black Ops 6 showcase. And based on what I have seen so far, it actually looks really, really good. I do like how you can now they added dynamic movement, so while you're shooting your gun, you can actually dodge roll side by side or front or back. And what's even cool too is you can run in multiple directions now. You don't just go straight anymore. You can actually run just by pressing the run button one time. And I was just like, whoa, that's actually pretty cool, man. Now you see, things like that is what should have been in Call of Duty a long time ago, you know? They should have added dynamic movement mechanics at least maybe around, hell, in Modern Warfare 2019, you know? They should have done this years ago. So it's pretty cool that they're finally adding something new to the gameplay, you know? And it's not just going to be you shooting at things anymore, and occasionally throwing a grenade and equipment, you know? So, Black Ops 6 is looking very good, but at the same time though, even though it looks really, really good, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get it, you know? Maybe I will, maybe I won't, and if I do end up getting Black Ops 6, it's not gonna be in October. Maybe I'll get it in December, but here's one criticism though. It has been widely reported that it's gonna be over almost 300 gigabytes. But here's the kicker though. A lot of people ended up reporting later on, hey, this is incorrect. Black Ops 6 is not going to be 300 gigabytes. That's only the estimate digitally. And I'm just like, well, okay, but you're still admitting that it's going to be a lot of gigabytes digitally, though. So I guess what they're basically saying is if you're going to get Black Ops 6, yeah, you might want to get a physical copy, or at least get it on disc, So that way it doesn't take up too much room on your preferred platform, you know? And you know what, man? I mean, as much as I liked Modern Warfare 2019, if there was one thing I really hated about it, is I hated how you basically had to constantly update it almost every day, you know? Every day you would always have to update something, anything at all. And that's what really killed it for me. That's what really killed Modern Warfare 2019, because I mean, I just got sick and tired of having it always updated all the time, you know? And I don't want to go through that again with Black Ops 6, you know? Oh, snap. Oh, hey, Grumpy. Oh, hey, Chubbs. Oh, wow. Welcome, guys. Welcome to my, Xbox Showcase of 2024 review. It's so nice, having you guys around. But yeah, I'm about to finish up, too. I'm talking about, the last topic, which is Black Ops, 6. And, yeah, I might get it, I might not, who knows. But yeah, I'm not excited for Black Ops 6 taking up so much room in my PS5 and having it update all the time, you know? That's the reason why I went back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, because, well, that game is finished, you know? So who knows, maybe I'll get Black Ops 6, maybe I won't, but all I can say is it looks really good. But here's the thing though, I mean, the thing is though, I don't like how the game developers are treating Black Ops 6 new dynamic movement as if it's a new thing, you know? Dynamic movement-y isn't really new. A prime example of that is Resident Evil 6. Yeah, I think Resident Evil 6 was one of the very first games to do that. In Resident Evil 6, you were allowed to dodge roll side by side, and you were able to like drop back yourself. So even though it's not a new thing, it's still pretty cool how Call of Duty Black Ops 6 finally added it something new. Okay, this level's fucking annoying. I'm about to quit. Oh god. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm pretty much done talking about the showcase. All I'm gonna really do is just, exit out. So sorry, everybody. I'm not ignoring you guys. I was just talking about the last topic. But I'm about to wrap it up here pretty soon. I'm just gonna give my further thoughts on the Xbox showcase of this year. Oh my goodness, I got so much. Oh, please tell me that I get it. Did I get it? Come on, did I get it? Did I get it? Oh! Yes! Yes! I finally got it! I got the bottom half of the Golden Knight! Yay! Oh, that is awesome, dude. I am so happy I recorded it live in my Xbox Showcase review. Finally. God damn. It took me a while. But now, I gotta try to get the top half of the Golden Knight. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna keep up with the chat. Let's see. I heard that the game is going to take up a lot of space. Yeah, it is, especially digitally. I thought it was a joke. Unfortunately, not, Chubbs. I know me and Lou are going to play it. Oh yeah, I know, Grumpy. I know that you and Lulu are definitely going to get it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like spending $70, you know? But again, though, we'll see. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. And if I do get it, most likely I'm gonna get it on either December or possibly in January. So, yeah. They were for real? Yup. Unfortunately. How is anyone going to be able to have anything else to download it? Well, that's probably why Microsoft released 3 new Xboxes that have either 1 or 2 terabyte hard drives. I'm gonna delete all my oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna delete all my games for Black Ops 6. Absolutely, Grumpy. Yep. And COD is already a game plagued with movement. I'm mostly happy for Gears E-Day. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Nice. 300 gigs. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. I forgot what they're called. If you do get it, add me on COD. Oh, of course, Grumpy. Yeah, absolutely. If I do get Black Ops 6, yeah, I'll try to play with you and Lulu. Laughing my ass off, a lot of people are gonna have to buy those storage things. I think it's just an extended hard drive, Chubbs. Oh, welcome back, Hyper. Oh my god. 3? Yeah, 3 new Xboxes. And they all have at least more than 1 terabyte hard drives now. Yeah, makes sense. They dropped those. Who's buying the whole next Xbox? Definitely not me. I'm very happy with my PlayStation. On top of that, a $70 game? Oh, absolutely. And let's be completely honest with ourselves. We all know that Activision, they're most likely gonna announce either a special or a premium edition of Black Ops 6. And that shit is probably gonna cost $100. Microsoft wants you to spend a check? Oh no, Chubbs. Microsoft wants you to sell your whole house. if you get Black Ops, please stream it so I can see what it looks like. Oh, of course. Yeah, I could do that. I own one. Yeah, but it's worth it. That's good, honestly. You don't have to deal with deleting all your games, I hope. If I do get Black Ops 6, I'm gonna get a physical copy. Just to save a little bit of storage. Let's see. That's good. You honestly don't have to deal with deleting all your games, I hope. I have 4 terabyte external storage for Xbox One games. Oh, damn. That is a lot. And a 1 terabyte card for the Xbox. Nice, Grumpy. Fancy. I have 101 games downloaded. Damn. Laughing my ass off. Not your whole house. Everybody's gonna play Black Ops 6 at a McDonald's. Oh man. Then they're gonna have to deal with the lag. Give me a second, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and start a level, and then I guess I'll give my final thoughts on the Xbox showcase. How long have I been streaming now? I've been streaming for 3 fucking hours? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrap this up. But I'm gonna play one more level, okay? One more. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a course level though. Okay, as soon as I get a new level started, then I'll give my final thoughts. But this was really good, man. This turned out very well. Hey, I played on this level before. Yeah, I played on this. Oh, cool. This level is perfect for me talking about the last topic. Or at least the last topic. Alright, guys, and what are my final thoughts on Xbox Showcase of 2024? They did great. They did amazing. One of the best showcases I have ever seen. God damn. And I didn't think they were gonna do it either. Like, I legitimately thought, okay, think about it. Let's go back in time a little bit before Xbox released this showcase, alright? Everybody was having a lot of doubts for Microsoft, okay? They shut down a lot of their gaming studios, like Tango Gameworks. And the thing is, though, I mean, at the same time, what really pissed people off the most about Microsoft shutting down a lot of their studios, or their game development studios, is why the hell didn't Microsoft just sell them off, you know? To at least make a little bit of extra money back, and, you know, hopefully have a better chance at these studios. Possibly continue making other games for someone else, you know? I mean, I don't get it. Why the hell did Microsoft had to shut them down? It just doesn't make any sense, you know? So, that's what people had a problem with the most. Yeah, they shut down their studios like Arcane Austin, the makers of what's that piece of crap called? Redfall. Yeah, Redfall. They shut down the studio that made Redfall, and they shut down the studio that made Hi-Fi Rush. And keep in mind, everybody, Hi-Fi Rush was a really, really good game. It even got an award at the Game Awards. And Microsoft just shut them down after the success of Hi-Fi Rush? Like, I don't get it, man. How does something like that end up happening? And then you got the creator of Evil Within just being sad and tweeting about it and shit, and just overall expressing, hey, what the hell, we didn't expect this, you know? It's very sad, and now the creator of Evil Within, he now has to freaking start his own game development studio again. All over again. He recently just tweeted out how he basically had to restart all over again. And that sucks, man. So, I don't know. I have no idea why Microsoft did that. They should have just sold them, you know? So, going into this Xbox showcase, everybody was expecting a disappointing show, okay? Because at first it seemed like, well, what's Microsoft gonna show off if they shut down most of their studios? But you know what? Thankfully, I was proven wrong, alright? I thought that this was going to be one of their worst showcases, but it turned out to be their best, you know? And congratulations, Microsoft. Even though I still think what they did was still pretty shitty, shutting down a lot of their gaming studios, at least they gave us exactly what gamers have been asking for, and that is the games, okay? At least they still have a lot of video games upcoming. Okay, let me keep up with the chat for a sec. Shutting them down is crazy. I know that pissed some people off. Oh, that pissed everybody off. Redfall was really bad. Oh yeah, Grumpy. I'm pretty sure anybody who has seen the gameplay, any clips of footage of Redfall, was pretty mediocre. Oh, I feel bad for that guy. Evil Within is amazing, both 1 and 2. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I always keep hearing a lot of great things about Evil Within 1 and 2, especially the second game. I haven't played Evil Within yet, but yeah, I'm very curious about those games. I really need to give them a try. But anyways, alright guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and give my final grade for Microsoft Showcase. What really stood out for me in this showcase was Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, or Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. That alone already bumped it up for a B. But what really made this showcase really made it their best is it didn't have any filler, okay? Yeah, no filler whatsoever. And that's the thing, though. That's what I really liked about Microsoft's showcase this year, it didn't have any bullshit in it, you know? It actually focused on what we came there to watch, and that is the games, you know? That's all we wanted, that's all we asked for, and Xbox gave it to us. It didn't waste our time with silly musical performances. It didn't have any Samsung ads like in Summer Game Fest. It didn't have any cringy skits. It didn't promote any movies or TV shows. And it didn't give a YouTube shout out. No, Xbox didn't do that shit. Microsoft didn't do that crap. They specifically focus on just video games. And that is why I am giving Microsoft/Xbox Showcase of 2024 an A. They deserve it. Bravo, Microsoft. Bravo. Very well played. I was not expecting it, you know? I really wasn't expecting this Xbox showcase to be this good, you know? And even though I haven't played, or I'm not very familiar with these franchises, still though, you know, at least they brought on their game on, you know? I mean, think about it. We're getting Doom Dark Ages, let's see, Expedition 33, South of Midnight, again, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, Perfect Dark, Fable, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, Avowed, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Gears of War E-Day, and so much stuff, you know? And to that's where I have to say, that's awesome. And I know some people are upset that some of these games that they showed are not really exclusive to Xbox. A lot of these games are going to be on PlayStation 2, but people, let's face it, the whole being exclusively on just one console, that's done, okay? That is almost finished. I mean, console exclusives, that's not gonna last too long anymore, you know? So, yeah, okay, let's take a look at the games that are also gonna be on PlayStation, alright? Let's see. Black Ops 6, we all know is coming to PlayStation. Indiana Jones will also be on PlayStation. Same thing goes to Dragon Age Veilguard. Let's see, what else is coming? Flintlock, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, Expedition 33 is also going to be on PlayStation. Phil Spencer confirmed Doom Dark Ages will also be on PS5. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, you know, Life is Strange, Double Exposure. And again, I'm not rating Xbox's showcase based on exclusivity. I am specifically rating their showcase based on presentation. And they did it, man. I gotta give it to them, you know? I have to give credit where credit is due. Microsoft put on a great showcase, and a lot of their games are gonna be on Game Pass, too. On day one, too. So here are the games coming to Xbox Xbox Game Pass. Let's see, Flight Simulator 2024, Perfect Dark, Flintlock, State of Decay 3, Fable, Gears of War E-Day, Indiana Jones, South of Midnight, Stalker 2, all kinds of indie games, Avowed, Doom Dark Ages, and for the very first time ever, Call of Duty is also going to be on Game Pass. And that is Black Ops 6. Amazing. And I know that Xbox Game Pass, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know this, but Xbox Game Pass, it does hurt the developers, because when a game developer's game ends up on Xbox Game Pass, then that means their game developers, they're actually losing out on money, you know, when they could have made money if they just had sold it without Game Pass. But of course, that probably might explain why most of Xbox's games that they showcased this year is coming out on PS5, so that way game developers will still make money pretty much from the PlayStation side, you know? And I still don't really have a problem paying for my games, so while you guys enjoy some of your games that are gonna be on Xbox Game Pass, sort of PS5 players are paying for you guys to keep it that way, you know? And I have no problem doing that, you know? And not to mention too, Xbox Game Pass is mostly digital, and I still prefer to own my games physically, you know? So, in a weird way, I think it's a win-win, you know? It's a win-win situation. And that's good, you know? That's good. I think that works out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and keep up with the chat one last time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Yes, they are nice. Yes, that's so hype for Life is Strange Double Exposure. Oh, cool, absolutely, Chubbs. Yeah, one of these days I'll play it, but I'm really hoping it's a full game when it releases, and it's not episodic. If Life is Strange Double Exposure is episodic, I'm just gonna wait until all episodes come out. Thank you for the Platinum Xbox Night showcase with 2B Fall Guys stream. Aw, you're absolutely welcome, Rin. Thank you so much, everybody, for those who stuck around and joined in, you know. Yeah, I've been streaming for 3 hours and 17 minutes. Oh, man. It's also 3:30 a.m. in the freaking morning. But you know what? At least I got it done, okay? Yeah, man, my Xbox Showcase 2024 review ended up somehow being longer than my Summer Game Fest review of this year. So that's crazy. That is insane. But yeah, okay, let me keep up with the chat a few more times. If they make it true colors, then it won't be. Boy, I hope so. Let's see. And that was Deck 92. They still break up the story with episodes. Oh, I wouldn't know, Rin. Yeah, it's been a while. I waited for Before the Storm to have all episodes. But yeah, okay. I think I already talked enough, everybody. I talked about the big stuff. Again, I decided not to talk about literally everything, like the DLCs and some indie titles, because if I would have literally talked about everything that was shown at Xbox Showcase, this review would have ended up becoming 4 or 5 hours long, and I wasn't gonna do that, so... And I'm pretty sure you guys can understand. But overall, I at least believe that I talked about the important stuff, so... And that's all that matters. But anyways... Alright guys, and I think that pretty much wraps it up. I think, do I have anything else to say? I guess one more thing I can say. It's pretty crazy how Nintendo's Direct actually was broadcast this morning. Well, okay, not this morning, now that, it's midnight, but you get what I mean. The point is, okay, so the next, showcase I'm gonna review is both Nintendo and Ubisoft Forward. I'm gonna review, Nintendo Direct first, because that was the most interesting. And then I'm going to review Ubisoft Forward, all bundled up into one stream. So please stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, this is going to be exported over to YouTube. So thank you to anybody that joined me live here on Twitch, and thank you to anyone whoever sees this over on YouTube. Alright, let me keep up with the chat one last time. Oh, thank you, Hyper Knight Raven. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Nintendo Direct showed some cool new things people liked. Absolutely, Ren. And I will talk about that. I promise I will talk about everything important. Ubisoft Forward, I only watched for Star Wars Outlaws and mainly Assassin's Creed games. Oh yeah, and again, I will talk about it. So... stay tuned for that, and yeah, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Feel free to hit that notification bell for new videos, and peace out, everybody. This has been your host, the Platinum Knight, and game on!